Hey everyone, and this is Cece with CesBes Wreaths and Decor.
Hi everyone. Welcome in, and we want to thank Lori for doing this for us. This marathon, it's great, and it's a chance for me to get back online since it's been a while. We're going to be doing a wreath tonight, and I have a 15-inch wreath form, and we're going to be doing Rachel's crafty. Is it Rachel's? Do you know what it is?
Rachel's Crafty Corner.
Yes. And she did this one special for me. It's a Corgi. She matches my dog, Kona. So this is not for sale. This will be on my door. So, but she does make these if anybody is interested. So I'm also doing some ruffles, just ruffles on my wreath tonight. It'll be 30-inch ruffles. And I'm doing the black with the white stripes on the bottom. And then I'm going to interchange these two colors on the top, and they're all 30-inch, 10-inch mesh. And it is deco mesh, but this one is jute. All right, so let's get started. So I hope everybody's doing well. I have been lazy and haven't been online for a while. I've had some things going on. I'm going to tilt you down so you can see my area. Is that a good view?
Yes.
All righty. So I'm just going to move these for a while. I do have 12-inch ribbons. I will show you when I am getting ready to do that.
And Cheryl says, "You got this, Burr."
All righty. So I have this little mouse that I use, and I hold the ruffle down so it doesn't curl up. Some of you use whatever you have on hand. That's what I have on hand. Okay, so what you do is you just scrunch it up. And if I go too fast, just let me know. And you take it in your first tie, and you just give it a little twist off. And I'm going to do this color all the way around and pull out the ruffle so it's nice and fluffy. I love this mesh. It's one of my favorites.
Oh,
I seen Lori use it, and I had to have some when we went to Sims. And I seen it, and I grabbed it. I said, oh, I have to have it. And I bought me a few rolls. So there is 10 on the bottom.
Thank you for sharing, Judy.
What was that?
I said, thank you for sharing, Judy.
Oh, yes. Thank you for sharing. I know it's been a long time since y'all have seen me online. You also want to pull this first one that you pulled next to it, and you want to pull them side by side so they're not squishing each other. They tend to get squished down, and then they look all flat. I've had a few health issues, so I haven't been on, but I have faith I'm going to get well, and I hope everybody is doing well through this lockdown.
And not going crazy.
Yeah, and not going crazy. I wanted to buy some bones for this wreath, but when I wanted to sneak out, it was too late. The doctor said no go. So I didn't get to sneak out at the last moment. He had already locked me down. I certainly hope this is over with soon so I can go shopping.
Ooh, me too.
They just don't have what I want on the internet. And when you do order it, like I did a Hobby Lobby order, it's now finally shipped after 2 weeks.
Well, it's a good thing you did because they're closing down
Oh,
tomorrow.
really? Oh, I didn't.
Starting tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, I did not know that. Oh my goodness. Well, it's taken me 2 weeks. I got notice yesterday that it was on its way. It's supposed to be here the 9th. And it's just some basic stuff. It wasn't anything important. So I ordered some foam and stuff. I'm making these little gnomes for Christmas. I plan on making some wreath kits for the first time.
Ooh.
And yeah, these little gnomes are kind of cute. They're really fun to make. And so,
I've seen her gnomes. They're cute.
oh, thank you. And so I had to have some foam for them. And it seemed like everybody was out of them. I was like, what is going on? It's just foam. That didn't want to cooperate right there. It will once I get the other one on. I wanted to try the mesh and the ribbons together in the what is it, the Bodabra, but I didn't trust myself. Isn't that pretty? This mesh is so gorgeous. It's going to look so cute next to the dog.
Okay, there's her YouTube channel, so make sure you go check that out. She needs some subbers out there.
Yes, I do. I do need them. Oh, goodness.
Oh, Jonathan just bought some gnomes for his summer DIYs.
Oh.
Y'all been in, oh my gosh, Debbie Haas has been in lockdown for 4 weeks and Annette for 3.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I think we're in our 3rd week.
Well, Georgia didn't officially lock down.
No, we didn't either, but we were.
Atlanta was.
I guess doing it.
Yeah, Atlanta was, and Fayetteville, which is just down the street from me.
Mm-hmm.
And they did that voluntarily. They weren't ordered. But now all of Georgia is locked down tonight by, I think it's 8. I think now, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't get to go out anyway, so it don't really matter.
No, you don't get to go anywhere.
I've been locked down. So pretty.
I know, I love that mesh.
I mean, I probably should have bought a case if they had it, but they didn't. And it's been a while since I've done anything, so a wreath. But I'm going to see if Rachel will make me a few more of these because I know some of my Corgi fans will be wanting it.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm in Corgi groups galore. In fact, I was really sad today because Kona's mama got in one of the fights with one of her siblings. And she ended up in the hospital. Now she has little tubes and stuff.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. It was really horrible pictures. But her daddy had died last year. And, oops, I'm short one, so I'm going to cut one real quick. This gives you a chance to see it's 30 inches.
That's okay. I'm always just cut the line. Just the one. The one is all they need.
Let me get my cutter here. And you just give it a good switch. And oops, that one didn't want to cut. I have to get me some new blades too.
Well, luckily Walmart's still going.
Yeah, I normally have them on hand, but since I've been moving from room to room, I can't find anything. I'm sure a lot of people understand that because of the bigger craft rooms. Right now I'm in a cracker box, so that was all that was given to me. Isn't that nice? That's why one of my rooms, I have a share group. It's called the attic because that's exactly what I'm in. A little cracker attic. And this one's really curly. It just curled right up on there. Okay, so let's try the center now. Let me pull these down because I don't want to get them all mixed up here.
Oh, Jonathan just joined a bunch of Corgi groups.
Oh. And I want to open these on the top.
Her mesh is cut at 30 inches. Wow, that's crazy, Peggy.
Hey, Peggy. Can't see you, but I'm just thought I'd say hi. All right, so we're starting with them separately. We're going to do one for one side and one for the other. And we're going to do that all the way around. And this is that jute. It's pretty soft.
Be on for a while, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Think first.
Rachel's husband's going to make me the tripod or whatever you call that thing for the cameras. And I will have two. That'll make it a lot easier for people to see me. Right now it's just this table, and it's sometimes hard to see what I'm doing. Ooh, that's pretty.
Carson and I are going to watch a movie.
Okay,
Have fun.
have fun. That's their normal Friday night thing, so.
Yeah, they're down there watching, I think, Star Wars or something.
Oh, we watched that last weekend.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I can't get into that. In fact, Alexander said today, look at this clip, Mom, of Star Wars. And he showed me, and he goes, are you game to watch it? I said, not really. He goes, what happened to you? You used to be into movies with us. I said, no, I just pretended. I said, you're adults now. I can tell you the truth.
That's funny.
I said, I had enough of Toy Story.
Yeah. I've watched Toy Story so many times.
I don't even want to talk about how many movies I watched over and over and over that I knew by heart.
Yep, me too.
I can't do it anymore. Sorry.
Oh, we have watched Onward. I know it is cute as can be already. Oh, Cheryl's on. Hey, Cheryl.
Hey, y'all.
You have the hardest time gathering the ruffles. Any tips?
Oops.
You want to give her your tips about ruffles?
What was that?
So Cindy says was it Cindy? No, Jenny. Jenny says she has a hard time gathering the ruffles. She wants to know if you have any tips.
Sure. When I first started doing the ruffles, for one thing, you should always hold them down with something.
Yes, something heavy at the end.
Yeah. Secondly, when you're doing them, try starting on the outside of your mesh. Oops, wrong one. Because the further you go in, the further it's harder to control. And so when you're, let me get a ruffle and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hang on, let me get this one in there.
Oh, thank you. Me?
I just don't like the way that. Let me show you real quick with this one. Okay, so I always have something heavy because the majority of your mesh, you're going to be on an end roll sometime and it will curl. So when you're going forward, sometimes it likes to squiggly all around.
Mm-hmm.
When you're on the ends right here, you have more control on the ends. And when you're ruffling it up like a fan, it will stay ruffled. And you don't have to worry about getting it into the center, because when you get to it, take your 2 fingers, grab the center, and you got your ruffle right there. It's
Love
like a
that.
little butterfly. Then you hold it and you put it in here, and it's already compacted to where all you have to do is spread it out. When I first started, I had the same problem, and I decided that I would try different ways to ruffle them up, because it was really going all squiggly. And when I put it in my wreath, it looked crooked, and it never really laid properly. So I ended up taking them out so many times, and I said, no, I got to find a different way.
Tom, welcome back.
And plus, a lot of the times, if you buy really good mesh, like this right here I'm working with, it's really good mesh. I got it at
Oh,
Sims,
yes.
and it's soft. And sometimes that soft mesh is going to move. It's not going to like be stiff like the other mesh that is a little more stiff. Like the one on the bottom, it's really good mesh, but it's more on the stiffer side. And this is more on the soft side. Is that a good way to explain it?
Yes, it's when it's stiffer, it's easier to keep it from doing that little odd kind of zigzag.
Right.
Working on it. Yeah, I think the trick is to put something heavy and to spread your hands out.
Yeah.
It gives you better control.
It does. And you can also go a little faster.
Yes.
And it won't take you as long to get that ruffle where it's supposed to go. Whoops, where's this one? Come on out of there. There we go. Okay, we got one more. And then we're going to put those ribbons in. The ribbons are gorgeous. I got those at Sims also. I cannot wait to see them in it because they're so stinking cute.
So you're using jute burlap mesh, and what's the cream colored one?
It's also a deco poly.
Oh, okay. Is it poly burlap?
No, it's just poly. It's like more that it's the, I don't have my wrapper with me. It's more the softer oh, I can't remember the name
It's a poly deco mesh. I know what you mean.
Okay. So this is what it kind of looks like before I'm going to put the ribbons in.
Cheryl Todd says
She's probably saying she
it's
don't
easier
know.
for you because you have nice long fingers and she has Oompa Loompa fingers.
Oh, stop, Cheryl. Okay, so I have these ribbons and they're so cute. This one is a bone and it's a 1.5, and these are all cut in 12 inches. And then I have this little polka dot one, matches that perfect. And then I have this another linen, and it has that trimmed in black. And then I have this one that matches also the polka dots with the bones and kind of the little stitching around it. So stinking cute. I love them. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start. So I just kind of line them up and go through the center and pull them down a little bit so they curl. And I'm going to start on the bottom. You just want to kind of make sure you center it and give it a twist. Now these little things right here, I'm not fond of, so I just try to make them really super tight, and then I give them a snip, and then I curl it underneath. I mean, you pay a little extra for these wreaths right here, but I honestly don't like when they stick out too much. So I just want to pull these out a little bit, and you want to separate them. Make sure they stay straight and not poke into your mesh right there. And if you get them a little crooked, you can give them a little pull. And that's what she looks like. Little cutie pie.
Uh-huh.
All right, so let's go ahead and move along. Let me get it. I'm going to get a drink real quick.
Okay, so question is, how do you make it easier to ruffle snowdrift mesh? So really the trick is to put something heavy on the end and to use both hands and kind of spread your fingers apart. That really helps a lot. We're good, Janet. How are you? That's cute.
Isn't it cute?
I think I have some of that ribbon.
You? Like I said, I wish I had some bones to put in here. But again, I didn't have a chance. And I wanted to buy another like different ribbon, but my orders were too short in hand to order some more ribbon, and I didn't think about it. And by the time this marathon started, I was like, well, there's no way that I'll get it here on time.
Yeah.
So I had to emphasize on the bow, on the ribbons.
That's okay.
Cheryl just don't try to do any wreaths anymore. That's why she thinks she can't do them.
She can.
I know she can. She always uses excuses. I can talk about her. I'm her burr. Did I ever tell you the reason I call her burr?
Yes, you did. I think it's awesome.
Just like I have the hardest time. I never proofread anything, and then when I send stuff, it's not what I sent.
We all have that problem.
It's a big boo-boo.
It turned out to be a cute boo-boo, though.
I wish I could have done the how you do it, where you go and put the ribbon and the ruffle in at the same time. Like I said, I'm a little rusty since I haven't been on here in a while, and I didn't want to trust myself.
I just do that because I like efficiency.
I know, and I do too, but you know, we all can't be like you.
That's okay. It's a throwback from my days of being a CPA. So
Yeah.
some habits are
Well,
hard to break.
I should really know better because I did management, and I did everything that a manager would have done. And I should know because you gotta like shuffle your time around
Yep,
and get everything done in a matter of 8 hours that you have that they give
right.
you.
That's right.
Normally, you know, you're ended up like clocked out and still doing it because you didn't get it done.
Yes.
So there were not over payroll. And yeah, I had to do that too. Cutting and payrolls and
You okay right there, Bella?
all that nonsense stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad I quit.
Yeah, I don't miss it. Well, maybe sometimes.
Well, I did it for 9 years on one company, and then I tried to do it with another company, and that didn't go so well. Oh, I just cocked it up as I'm just a little too old for babysitting. This is not for me anymore. And the first thing they do on your resume is look, oh, management. So you're even afraid to say anything.
Yeah.
Whoops. Get that out of there.
I know, and I had a whole bunch of responsibility at my last one, so
Oh, I'm sure you did.
it's probably not best for people to know that.
I don't know if most people know that I'm left and right-handed, so it tends to get a little backward for me when I do things, because one of my arms is more prone to go the other direction. Okay, so we're going to start on the top. Same ribbons. And I love this cream. It's going to
I
look
do too.
nice. It's going to look nice against the dog. And I thought to myself, you know, out of all of that mesh I had bought, the two colors I did not buy are two basic colors, which was black and brown. And I was like, why didn't I buy those? So I'm going to have to put an order in when I have a chance. I mean, everybody has black and brown. I must have used them all and didn't realize it.
Brown's not that hard to find, but cream's kind of hard to find.
Yep, it is. And I don't even know where, I think I got that one at Sims, but I don't know where my other ones have came from that I used on prior wreaths.
Mm-hmm.
I like cream. I like cream at Christmas.
Peggy's ambidextrous too.
What was that?
Peggy is ambidextrous as well.
Is she? I think we talked about that, me and her.
I am as well, but it isn't because I was born that way. It's because I broke my arm.
Oh,
How long did you cut your ribbons?
12 inches.
Ah, that's my favorite.
Yes.
Laura says that your wreath looks beautiful.
Thank you so much. Wait till I get that sign on.
Laura, you going to sign up for next week? we're going to be doing this again.
Yep. I think one time's enough for me. I'm already tired.
I'm going to go on next week too.
Yeah, I want to be able to enjoy everybody and not worry about, you know, making sure I got my project all prepped or anything. I want to just enjoy it because, you know, there has not been anything much to do lately, but when you have a marathon like this, it's nice to be able to watch them back to back.
I agree.
The only
The
thing
mesh, the
What was
black and white mesh, it has black and white stripes on the end, but the center is just straight black.
yes, let me show you.
It is the prettiest mesh, especially when you ruffle it and put it on.
Just like that. And y'all, I'm really bad at names when it comes to the name of mesh. I just know what I like the feel. And so when somebody asks where'd you get the mesh, what kind is it? I'm just like, because I never care to look at the name. I just know what I like and say, oh, I've used that before, I like it. So I need to start paying attention.
What's the matter, Bella?
Did I not cut that other one? I didn't. Nope, I didn't.
Okay.
And we got one more ribbon. Am I doing okay on time here?
Yep. You have plenty of time.
All right. So this is what it kind of looks like right now. And at the very end, y'all, I'll put it on an easel after everything's decorated and you can check it out then. So I'm going to put the sign on kind of on the side.
Bella's doing pretty well. She's a little frustrated because her face gets itchy and she can't scratch it.
What I did is I put some pipe cleaners on the back and stapled it with a little piece of felt. I just don't trust that the wood that is made on that my staple won't go through. I know it's not supposed to because Rachel's signs are really nice and thick. But I just always put a little piece of felt. It just makes me feel a little better about it. And so I'm just going to go right here in between this wreath frame. Move my ribbons just a hair. And I'm going to go underneath. I don't want to catch that mesh right there, though.
I know that sign is so cute, isn't it?
Y'all, I'm the worst person on earth putting on signs. That's like, I hate them. Hate to put them on. It's like if I had somebody I could pay to put them on correctly, I would. And this one over here. Sometimes you don't get right to the bar and you can just stick that pipe cleaner right through your mesh, which I am doing.
Yep, that's what I do.
You fix your ribbons around it. Because we all know the sign likes to smush them. All right. Is on there. Kona bean is on there. So, okay, so y'all, I'm not a bow maker. However, I am learning day by day. And I made a bow, but I'm not going to do it on camera. I've already made it because it'll take me a whole hour just to make the bow. So this is what's going on. It's to match the little bouquet in her the little bouquet in her mouth. And I think I'm going to put it over on this side. Which again, I'm going to have to go through the mesh. I did make it with the Easy Bow Maker. And I have to say, this is probably the best bow I've made.
I love it.
It's actually turned out kind of cute. So I was like, oh, okay, I can use that.
Yeah. I like all the bow makers.
Okay, let me fix it. And you want to curl the ends.
I love curly ends. See, they all love your bow.
Oh, thank you.
You did a great job with the colors too.
Thank you. Y'all can just lie all you want now. That's good.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
lie. Haven't you figured that out yet?
Now, I made this little tiny bouquet. And if you could tell, I tried to match the little bouquet in her mouth.
Oh, how cute.
And I'm going to put that in the center of the bow.
I love that.
So, let me go ahead and get my glue gun. Y'all, my glue pot broke. And I'm a
Oh,
little,
no.
I have to say I'm a little terrified of the glue gun. So, because I burned myself the last time
Oh, no.
for bad.
I'm
And
doing okay so far, Danita.
you got to be real careful with that glue gun.
Uh-huh.
So let me go ahead and just position where I want it to sit. And I'm not going to put a whole lot on it. And I put these little ribbons on to hang down. I thought it would be cute. So I'm going to put a little bit in the center of this. I'm not even going to put it on this greenery because I just know it's going to melt it and get my finger. That would be my luck. And let it cool off just a hair. Right there. Now I just take a pair of pliers and push it down because I'm not using my finger like I said.
Yeah, her signs are awesome. I know tomorrow's gonna be tiring. Yes,
Okay,
several
so
people have offered to step in if I need it. Don't worry, I'll be good.
let me go ahead and get my easel out and I can put it on the easel for y'all to look at.
Ooh. Danita, I'm surprised you didn't sign up to do this. There's still next weekend if you want to.
And you guys, this easel, all it is a paint easel that I bought at Michael's. And it works just fine. I put a little hook on it and it does great to hold my wreaths. Or anything I'm doing that needs to be on a up above me.
Look how awesome you did your tails. I see those little curls.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let's see if I can get this right. Let me fix it and then I'll position my camera.
I love that sign. That's so cute.
Isn't she cute? That's my little Kona bean.
So cute.
All right, let me move this camera. Okay, there it is. Yay!
Love it. Everybody say, beautiful, love it.
Isn't she cute? I love her.
Adorable.
So, thanks for all for joining me.
You did great, CC.
I won't lie. I was a little nervous. It's been, 3 months since I've been online. So,
Can't tell. We couldn't tell at all.
thanks. My hands are still a little shaky. But, you know what?
Your wreath is beautiful.
Thank you. I had to get back on the tricycle. So, anyway, I guess I can look at y'all now.
Wonderful. I love it.
Thanks so much for joining me, y'all.
Yeah.
And thank you, Lori, for this opportunity to do this marathon.
Absolutely. Of course. Anything for my cubbies. Thank you, Cece. You did so awesome.
Thank you again. And y'all have a great evening.
Thanks, Cece. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.